Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Aggies will kick this away to start us off. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense has the football first here today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. That sets up a 4th down.
When he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. 2 extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the back gets the football. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. No huddle here for the offense. Here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. It's a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. Motion now from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the ball. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And he drops back in the gun. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. Bringing it back, it's Etienne. Coverage team brings down the returner. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The Aggies come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 3rd down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's off the incompletion. It sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick grab. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10. Grab made by the tight end, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, we reach the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense.
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick spin on the run. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. And you could...
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And the pressure gets to him again.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. The Volunteers will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down.
Chris, this defensive coordinator just seems to be one step ahead of the offense. It's almost like he's dressing 12 or 13 guys, just nowhere to go with the football. They check it down, and you can see he's just chasing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry out. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, and this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Trying to create here on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Going for his running back. Makes the grab. It's Ortiz. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Volunteers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half was a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Aggies will line up to kick it away. That's his fourth punt already today. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this.
The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Volunteers will have to kick this away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. On the return, it's Jackson. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking tackles. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Oh, a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He's running out of time here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The Vols move into the red zone. And in 1st down, right back to the running game.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Volunteers line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball's run out of bounds close to the end zone.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the 4th quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game. But man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense going with the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he decides to just run out of bounds short of that 1st down marker. That's a strange choice. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the beatdown continues.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15.
29 Philly, 2-9-50.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket. Ball is free in the backfield. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He looks left and finds his target there. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
How How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Crook. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.